All right, guys, as I am minimalizing my kitchen, I am doing part 2 now of my Testimony Tuesday. It is actually Tuesday morning, and so this is going to be part 2. I'm going to talk a little bit more about income. I'm going to talk about more about getting rid of things and decluttering and downsizing. I am being forced to downsize. I'm actually being forced into homelessness by the end of the month. And so I'm mentally preparing myself for having to make a move and having to make a major change in my life. And so this is what I have after cleaning the kitchen. I still need to empty the trash. I still need to do the dishes. But here we go. This is what we did yesterday. Again, trash I gotta still do. But all this is cleaned up in my kitchen now, right here. And I have decluttered. And decluttered. Still gotta do the dishes. But I have to go find my hand soap downstairs in my garage. I cleaned out underneath the sink here. These cabinet doors rotted out a long time ago, and I don't have any new cabinets here. I know that when I end up leaving my apartment, I'm not going to be getting my deposit back. And there's just so much that needs to be done around here. And I've lived here now 3 years. I have done an amazing job being a full-time working but stay-at-home mom. But now my knees are giving out on me. My body has given out on me. And I have no child support anymore from my ex-spouse. And I have no job because of my knees. And I am waiting on knee replacements. As I've told you guys, I am waiting on weight loss surgery. So until these things get done, you know, I may have to move into a nursing home or something. And I'm only 46 years old. I don't know, but I'm falling apart and my body just can't do this anymore. So I cannot work. I am trying to get on disability, you guys. But in the meantime, I'm preparing to lose my home. And, you know, I don't want to blame this on my ex-spouse, but he's not helping. He's not helping matters at all. And I can tell you that it doesn't surprise me that I don't have that care or that love or that support. This is something I felt in my marriage, and the divorce itself has totally confirmed for me the lack of love that I had in my marriage. But it's given me strength in the meantime, and it's given me hope. And as a Christian, I am just going to focus on what God wants me to do. And right now, he wants me to keep doing what I'm doing. And that's the problem I'm having as a Christian, is he wants me to keep doing what I'm doing, but my bills are not being paid. I am waiting on government assistance to help with my utilities. And my rent has been paid for me for the rest of this month of June. So I am preparing to downsize. I'm preparing to sell everything I have or put it in storage. And I am preparing to make a move to a tiny little space. So, you know, I got to do what I got to do here as a single mom. I got to keep providing for my kids. And so I'm going to try to maintain stability here in my apartment as much as I can. But I am preparing to make that move in an instant when I need to. So, you guys, here is what we cleaned up yesterday. As you can see on my ceiling in my apartment, there is a stain. My son had overflowed the toilet not too long ago, and that stain is still there. I have not called maintenance. Of course, if I'm moving, it doesn't matter. I don't need to call maintenance to have them come and fix this. It's not going to get done. So again, I won't be getting my deposit back. And we did clean up this area. Now, I have not done the cabinets and the food, and so all that's going to also be decluttered sometime this month. But for right now, I just want to do a light pick-me-up, start minimalizing everything, and rearrange and clean up this hot mess I have on my kitchen table now. A lot of the stuff goes down to the garage until I can declutter the garage. So this is what I'm working on today. Thought I would bring you along with me. And again, it will be a voiceover. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Bye. All right, everyone. So as I'm decluttering, I thought I would test this fan. This fan is something I've had in my garage for a very, very long time, you guys. And I didn't think it worked, and I don't know why I kept on having this for such a long time. I mean, I'm talking years. I've had this fan, and it stopped working a long time ago. But I wanted to test it one more time, and I've decided since it's not going to work for me, I'm throwing that thing away. Out of sight, out of mind, right? So I decided I was going to start removing everything to my living room that I wanted to get rid of or sell or take back down to the garage and get it ready. That mop, I have 2 of those, and so I am washing the head of that, and I am going to be selling that. This is a playpen I'm going to be selling. I bought it brand new for my granddaughter, and we never used it. She had 2. So I didn't even need this, and I have no little children in my home anymore. So I am going to go ahead and get rid of that playpen, and I also have this pink diaper bag sitting on the table, and I'm going to be getting rid of that. So I'm just clearing off the table, and as I'm cleaning, I am just being really thankful for everything I have here in my apartment and the life that God has given to me. I feel so very blessed, even though I am dirt poor right now and have all these things that I really don't need in my life. I am thinking of how blessed I really truly am. I am decluttering, and I am wanting to keep the things that spark joy in my life or have a meaning of my faith, or something that I definitely know I'm going to be using in the future or now, and just simplify my life. I am so tired of cleaning my apartment up over and over and over again and it being such a mess. So I think getting rid of a lot of things and decluttering. This cabinet used to be full, you guys. I used to have it completely overfulling, where it was so bad that I opened the door and things would fall out. So I think I've done a great job of decluttering and kind of making more space for the things that I do use. And so I am going to be organizing all of my apartment and bringing you guys along with me every time I pick a room to declutter and organize. But I am thinking of all these things and where did I get them? So you guys think I have a lot of money, but I don't. A lot of my items are secondhand or given to me, or I have gotten off of Facebook Marketplace on the side of the road. And that's why I have been able to declutter so much, because I had multiple items. My husband kicked us out of the house and we were without all of these items for 9 months. And so when I had to start over as a single mom, I had to start from scratch with nothing. I wasn't able to get my belongings from my home, and I didn't know when I was, for the longest time. And as I was going through my divorce, I had to start over from scratch. This is part of my testimony, is what I have had to deal with. I have been homeless before. My husband kicked us out, me and the kids, and we had nowhere to go. I had to stay in a hotel because I didn't have anywhere to live. And luckily, when he kicked us out, it was payday for me. And so I didn't have any bills at that time. And I was going to pay off my attorney for my divorce, but instead, I ended up paying for us to have shelter for the week. I only had a couple of hours because it was like 4:35-ish in the evening when all this happened. And so I had 10 minutes to grab what I could, and I grabbed the kids and their backpacks and pillow and a blanket and some clothes out of the dryer, and that's what we left on. And I want to tell you guys, this stuff is just stuff. When we got kicked out of our house, it was one of the happiest moments of my life. I was so relieved. I was at peace. I could concentrate. I felt like a new me had begun in an instant of a decision from my ex-spouse. And so it was just so amazing to know that God has me. He said he will always provide. He will always give us shelter and food and the things that we need in our life, not necessarily the things that we want. And, there's a lot of things in my life that I want and I would love to change. But I am very happy with the things I have, very content, and I've worked hard to start over from scratch as a single mom. It was not easy. And so as I'm going through my apartment right now and cleaning and thinking about starting a nonprofit organization where I'm going to help other single moms, I am just cleaning and organizing and thinking how great it would be to be able to have other single moms over in my apartment and be able to do Bible studies and be able to help other single moms by giving them some of these belongings that I have and starting a ministry. But as I am cleaning and organizing and getting rid of things like this baker's rack here and cleaning up house and doing the dishes and sweeping the floors and wiping off the tables and stuff, I am just taking care of my home as a Christian. This is part of the commandment of God, is for us women to take care of our homes financially and keep them nice and neat and provide food for the table for our kids and work hard in the land. And, I want to strive to be a Proverbs 31 wife. And even though I'm not married anymore, I want to keep my vows. I want to keep my promise. The agreements that I have is what I agree to. And I agree to stay married to my spouse, even if he has chosen to divorce me, and stay married to my husband, who is God right now. And so I want to say that starting over is not always a bad thing. It is surrendering, really, everything that you have to God and allowing him to be that provider for you in your life. And so I'm thankful for the things I have and the mess that's on my floor that I have to clean up and the dirty dishes I have to do. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my children and the fact that God made me a mother and a wife. And I'm thankful for my marriage, and I'm thankful for the times that I have had to be able to take care of these things that are the most important in my life. Today, my son said, "Mom, you're a strong woman," and I just wanted to cry. He has no idea the trials that I'm going through, the battles that I'm having. He has no idea of what I'm having to go through, and it meant so much to me to know that he sees that I'm struggling, and he sees the pain I'm in and what I'm having to suffer to go through, and yet he still can see that, "Mom, you're strong. You're going to make it. You're a good person, and you're trustworthy, and you're telling the truth, and you're loving." And I tell him all the time that I still love his father and that I respect him, and I want to remain in my marriage. My kids know that I did not want my divorce, and so I want them to know that I never want to walk away from my obligations and my duties and what God has given to me as blessings. My children are a gift from God. My marriage was a gift from God. And I always need to remember that no matter what I'm going through physically, or what I'm going through financially, or the hardships and trials that I have, that I know that I'm doing what is right. I'm telling the truth, and I am seeking God in everything I do. And I want to praise his name, and I want to give him the glory in my life. And as I'm washing this pot, I had just received a phone call that one of the elderly women in my Bible study group had just passed away today. So you're going to see me get a little bit of an upset here in a little bit. And I'm going to start wiping my nose a little bit more, I think, and just getting a little upset, but I've been crying. I miss her so much. She was an older person who I really kind of took under my wing, but she was a mom whose husband walked out on her, and she had 3 children. But this woman was elderly and lived in a low income housing apartment. And I'm thinking of the struggles that she had as a single mom. And even though she was older and low income, I don't want that to be my future. She really taught me a lot about what could be if I just kind of give up on my life as a single mom. We've had many, many talks about what it takes to be a single mom and how hard it is to be a single mom. And I could openly talk to her about the situation because she's been through what I've had to go through. And even though she went to church with my husband and I, and she knew both of us and was friends with his family, she really helped to give me the confidence that I needed to know, that this is wrong. It's wrong to be divorced as a Christian, but it's really wrong for a man to just walk away from his family. But as single women, we need to be strong and courageous, and we need to keep our focus on God. So as I'm doing the dishes here, I'm going to start worshiping here in a little bit to God and start singing. And when I see that I raise my hand up here, I'm going to stop talking because I start singing, and I am going to allow you guys to listen to me as I'm just worshiping God as I'm doing the dishes. It's a good feeling to be thankful to God in everything, even if you don't have much and you are low income, and just give Him the glory and praise His name in everything that you do. And so I'm going to just sing praises to Him. We wait, you're coming soon, like a bride waiting for her groom. We, the church, are ready for you, longing for our King. We sing, we sing. So, to be honest with you guys, I'm really jealous of my friend who passed away. She's in heaven, and she's the bride of Christ also, my sister in Christ. And even though she was an elderly woman, she had her time here on earth to be a witness and to help other single moms and use her story and her journey. And she did that with me. So I'm just very blessed to have her in my life and to become friends with her. It's hard for single moms to become friends with other women, and it's hard for single moms to become friends with anyone, really. After you have gone through the things that I have gone through, you build up a wall, and it's very difficult for you to trust people in your life. But that is one thing that I really want to do as a ministry, is help other single moms, as I am not a young chicken anymore, and I'm getting older, and I've had experiences. I've had 3 marriages, 3 divorces. And so even though I have my morals, my values, and my faith, my ex-husband's never really had the same morals, values, and faith as me. And it was a journey, I'm telling you. So I have a lot of experience, a lot of stories, and I think I can really help other people in my life. So I wanted to start this ministry, and I want to use this channel to help guide other single moms who are going through what I'm going through, And it's a tough job. Bad knees, taking out the trash, lifting up heavy items with your broken arm, and decluttering and going through your items. It is a healing process. You go through a divorce and you grieve the death of your marriage. And it may take you a couple months, and it may take you several years, like it has with me. And I'm embracing this journey, you guys. I really am. This has been an amazing ride, but I feel more empowered as a Christian single mom. And I want to share my journey with others. And hopefully I can continue to heal. And even though I am low income, and even though I may be losing my home, I still want to do what I need to do to be the best darn mom I can be. I want to be the best homemaker I can be. I want to be the best wife I can be. I want to be the best Christian I can be. And I don't know what the future holds, but God has someone out there for me. And God has a big plan for me in my life. And I'm just so very grateful for Him and everything He's done. And I really have no complaints in my life. Even if I have no money, and even if I have no home, I know that God is with me always, and He will always provide and guide me in the direction He wants me to go in my life. And my divorce really has helped me learn that through it all, that God is amazing, you guys. He is a provider. He is a husband. He will do the things that your ex-husband doesn't do for you. He will give you the direction and the protection that you need, and He will guide you, and He'll love on you when you don't feel loved. And even though I've gained all this weight and I'm low income and my knees are giving out on me and I am not feeling up to cleaning my house every day, I had a good day today, and I need to count my blessings and name them one by one. God has been good all the time to me, and all the time He has been good. All right, guys, I'm in my kitchen and it's all clean. I have a little bit more I gotta do as far as cleaning out those cabinets and all the food in the areas. I need to wipe down some more walls. I need to mop my floor, but I'm gonna call it quits for today because I'm hot and sweaty and dealing with a lot today. So here is the kitchen, and I'll take some snapshots for you here and insert them right now. Like I said, I'm just exhausted. I need to probably take a nap. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, and I have done a lot of work in the last couple days just on my kitchen alone. I am going to get rid of that white baker's rack and put it on Facebook Marketplace. I have some more food I need to go through and declutter next. So that may be tomorrow's video, cleaning out food. I'm also getting rid of 2 trash bags of trash out of my kitchen. So I feel like I've done a great job, although I still have a lot of dust and cobwebs and more deep cleaning I need to do in here. But for right now, got dishes drying on my clean stove, and I got a clean floor, and it's spacious. I'm getting a little bit more minimal here in my life. So I want to thank you guys for watching part 2 of my testimony, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Bye.